Hey everyone, John Train Spotter here, and today I'm at North Wembley on the London Underground, Overground on the West Coast Mainline, stationed just by Avanti West Coast, London North Western Railway, Southern, some freight, London Overground, and London Underground Bakerloo Line. Departing here that brought me in is 378-218 with the 1054 London Overground service from Watford Junction to London Euston. And the train I'll be getting back is the Bakerloo Line, but some of the H9 buses are on diverted, so I'm going to change to Howell Millstone, okay? There it is. And the sun's coming out. That's next of this one's North Wembley. I haven't filmed there before, because it's amazing, because as you know, it is nice. And passing through there's a Avanti 390 coming by. Can't tell you where the destinations are coming from because I haven't turned on my phone yet. So anyway, let's spot some trains. The next train to arrive is going to be a London Underground Bakerloo Line service from Elephant and Castle to Howell Millstone. Need to know he could whistle.
The train now approaching platform 2 is the Bakerloo Line, service to Harrow Station. All stations at Harrow Station must
Here it comes. There's the stopping service. I must see how many goes. About to depart now is the London Underground Bakerloo Line, southbound Howell Millstone. And I might get the one back because it's the fastest train in the whole world. Oh, in other news, a Queen Bumblebee! A beep beep Bumblebee! Bumblebees as always known. With a very nice spark from a pantograph. And the next train passed by, we've got a pair of 350s. Working this service from Tring to London Euston. The next train passed by is going to be a pair of London First American Class 350s going from London Euston to Birmingham New Street. Need to know if they could toot. Oh, actually I tell you, it's bound for Milton Keynes Central. Should have guessed it. But I think the Birmingham ones are coming on the fast side, so I can tell. Oh, and here comes said Birmingham New Street, worked by a pair of Class 350s from London Euston to Birmingham. I need to know if they could toot the 350s. Yep, I can't tell the numbers, and there's a pair of 350s as well. Working the service from Crewe to London Euston. And off goes the Birmingham service. The next train passed by, it's a Sun 377. It's just a single on her own. And that's working a service from Watford Junction to Clapham Junction. The next train to arrive is the 1109 London Overground service from Watford Junction to London Euston, being worked by Class 710. which is 710-264. Must see how many goes.
The train now standing.
About to depart now is the 1109 London Overground service from Watford Junction to London Euston. There he goes, and the next one for this one is Wembley Central. The next train passed by is going to be a Southern 377 going from Clapham Junction to Watford Junction, and then we have an Avanti West Coast 390 about to pass by. I need to know who could toot. Can't tell the numbers. And here's 377 211. The next train to arrive is the London Underground Bakerloo Line service to Elephant and Castle from Hamilstone. Need to know we could whistle. The driver's smiling like a beauty. He's smiling, the driver. I'll see how many goes. About to depart now is the London Underground Bakerloo Line service to Elephant and Castle. And also coming far away, a little slow, is the delayed 1108 London Overground service from London Euston to Watford Junction, being marked by a class 710. And then we have a singular 350 working the service from Birmingham New Street to London Euston. And here comes said 710. And then we have a pair of 350s passing by. Working the service from London Euston to Trin. And here is class 710. Here's the 710 271. Must have only departed another 4-car variation. About to depart now is the delayed 1108 London Overground service to Watford Junction. There it goes. And I think it was delayed, and I think it was due to OED signal. I think it was just a OED signal that was a delay, of course. The next train pass by is a Pendo. With a service from Manchester Piccadilly to London Euston. Got the times about it, because as you know, this is a peaceful station really. And off goes the Pendo anyway, and the driver's put the blind down. And coming around the corner, it's going to be a London Underground Bakerloo Line working the service from Elephant and Castle to Hamilstone. Coming around the corner. And the next train pass by is going to be another Avanti West Coast Class 390, and these tailways going, and it's going to Rugby it is. speedy with a blow in the wind. And here comes the London Underground Bakerloo Line, so it's bound for Woolstone. Elephant Castle. Seems like he's smiling to me. Let's see when he departs. How's the part now is the London Underground Bakerloo Line serves to Howe and Woolstone. With a very nice mark from the pantograph. There he goes. The next train passed by, it's going to be a Avanti 390 bound for Blackpool North. Very windy there. There he goes. The next train to arrive is the 11:24 London Overground service from Watford Junction to London Euston, being marked by a class 710. Thank you very much, and a thumbs up from the driver. And this is 710 376 to depart. About to depart now is the 11:24. Oh, thank you very much, with a great whistle. With the 11:24 London Overground serves to London Euston. There he goes. And also coming in, which is another class 710. Which is forming the 11. It's 11:23 London Overground service from London Euston to Watford Junction, was by a class 710. Oh, with a wave and a thumbs up, what he's doing. Oh, with another whistle. And then we have a pair of 350s working their service from Northampton to London Euston. I'll see if I'm going to depart at 7:10 377 and passing through the pair of 350s. Need to know it could suit. Yeah, with a service to Northampton. And about to depart is the 11:23 London Overground service to Watford Junction. There you go, down the north, the south. Okay, and the first freight train on this morning is going to be a Freightliner 66. I think it's going from Felixstowe to Trafford Park. I mean Ditton, I think it might go to Ditton. Here comes head 66. Which is 66 588. There it goes. And then the next train passed by is a Pendo. There it goes. I think that's from Glasgow Central to London Euston. The next train to arrive is a London Underground Bakerloo Line service from Hamilton to Elephant and Castle, being worked by the 1972 stock. Driving very nicely there. You must see them when it departs.
The train now standing at platform 1 is the Bakerloo Line.
I'll see you when it departs. About to depart now, but the doors are closing. It's going to be the London Underground Bakerloo Line service bound for Elephant and Castle. There it goes, with more sparks from the Pentagon. And the next train passed by a pair of 350s. Working the service from Tring to London Euston. There they go. The next train passed by is the Vanity 390. Need to know if we could toot. Another service bound for Liverpool Lime Street. There we go. The next train to arrive is going to be a London Underground Bakerloo Line service bound for Harrow and Woolstone.
The train now approaching platform 2 is the Bakerloo Line.
Oh, I'm passing through those are Chiltern Railways Clubman. And I see them when it departs. And the next train passed by is a pair of 350s. With a service bound for Northampton. And about to depart now is the London Underground Bakerloo Line, shows to Harrow and Woolstone. With more sparks from the Pentagon. And the next train passed by is the Vanity 390. With a passing service bound for Glasgow Central. The next train to arrive is going to be the 11. Need to hear what the announcement says about the time. It's the 11:39 London Overground service from Watford Junction to London Euston, being worked by another class 710. And I'll see them when it goes. And coming through, which will be around the corner, there's 710267 when it goes, because passing will be a pair of London Fuston 350s working a service from Crewe to London Euston. And here is said Crewe service. There it goes. And about to depart now is the London Overground 710, which will be the 11:39. London Overground serves to London Euston. Next over this one is Wembley Central. There it goes. The next train passed by is a pair of 350s. It's 350-239 and 350-374 from London Euston to Tring. They're calling now at Howell, Stonebridge, Watford Junction, Kings Langley, Apsley, Hemel Hempstead, Berkhamsted and Tring. The next train passed by coming around the corner is going to be a pair of London Foster Road 350s, believe from Milton Keynes Central to London Euston. I think they're actually from Tring, tell a lie, or they're going speedy. It's going speedy, it is speedy and it is from Milton Keynes Central to London Euston. There they go. The next train to arrive coming around the corner is going to be a London Underground Bakerloo Line, so it's bound for Elephant and Castle from Howell and Walstone. Here comes, said the Bakerloo Line.
The train now approaching platform 1 is the Bakerloo Line, service to Elephant and Castle, Coroner, all stations to Elephant and Castle.
Here it comes. Oh, thank you very much! And I might see that when it goes. About to depart now is the London Underground Bakerloo Line serves to Elephant and Castle. Oh, another nice spark from the pantograph. And another spark from the pantograph as well. So there goes down the north. The next train passed by is Avanti 390 Pendolino, working a service from Manchester Piccadilly to London Euston. I believe it's via Stoke-on-Trent. There it goes. Okay, the next train passed by is going to be a DB Carg UK Class 66, working a service from Dollams Moor to Daventry. But moving a little slowly, I need to know we could toot the 66.
The train now approaching platform 2 is the...
And coming in is my train, which is a farm train for Joe's, which is my train as well.
all stations.
Well, it's going to be the London Underground Bakerloo Line, so it's bound for Howell and Walstone. And the 66 is just moving very slowly there. So here it is, and there's the 66. Moving a little slow, but continuing at good speed. So as that comes, I'm going to end my video here. So thank you very much for watching this video. If you have liked what I've seen here, please like and subscribe to my channel, and any recommendations are welcome. So please, as you know, as you know, I'm on the Bakerloo Line, which is, I'm on my way down Woolstone. So the next one for me, which is going to be, Dad, it could be, where I'm going to go, Dad, where I'm going to go. Maybe Stonebridge Park will be next. So with that. So thank you for watching this video of North Wembley, and I'll see you in Stonebridge Park. Goodbye.